Crap. Hang on. There we go.
2 sets of alphabet, 4 minutes of trying to spell restaurant, then list animals until failure. We told Grandpa that we were worried about him living alone with a bad hip and failing eyesight, but he said not to worry because he got himself a dog. Why did I just get absolutely demolished by mosquitoes?
All right. Let's talk about that for a sec. That wasn't that's not a dog. That's a cat.
I think the mosquitoes are the least of your worries. Bro, I would be unable to hold my laughter. My roommates can only confront each other like this. Girl in the elevator said I'm very pretty and gave me a handful of quarters as a reward. Thank you, elevator girl. Me as a professor. No class today. I ran a mile yesterday, never again. And my legs hurt. I don't feel like coming to class, so it's cancelled. You guys can't make excuses, but I get to, so no class today. Bye. Follow me behind these soundproof curtains so we can discuss your private medical issues. When you're hungry, but don't want to leave your bed to go eat. Come on, do gluconeogenesis.
Well,
the new Spider-Man game got me playing.
Mind explaining that in the comments? Right there. Thank you.
As a deaf girl, spray painting poems about racism. Bro, I just want to play as Venom and eat people.
America, China, Italy, 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 Italy.
Screw ads.
Deaf girl, spray painting poems about racism. Bro, I just want to play as Venom and eat people. My grocery store has replaced the salad in the salad bar with liquor. This is what we call reading the room. The earth is littered with the ruins of empires that believed they were eternal. Possibly the worst coloring book ever made. You know the weather's screwed when the Mexican TV station sits down the big booty girl and brings in the real meteorologist, dental receptionist, when you don't know if you'll be free at 2:30 p.m. next February. A kid that lives in the Dominican Republic. He doesn't know me, or the fact that the anti-theft software on my computer is taking pictures of him whenever he's on my laptop that was stolen from me over a year ago, when everyone wants to live in a big city. This is all you want. Men who expect the deed from a girl because they paid for dinner. You think I'm worth $60? No, on her OF she is worth 15. It's rare enough to see flying carp, but to get a picture of a bird hitching a ride on a flying car, 1 in a gazillion. Most people don't want to be rich. They just want enough money to not worry anymore. Nearly half of all the aircraft noise complaints in Australia last year were filed by a single person who complained 20,000 times. This is A-tier hating and I'm here for it. The punishment for stealing 5k in Canada is a 2k fine. Follow me for more financial advice. Why do men feel the need to go through things alone? My first girlfriend got the ick when I cried about learning my childhood best friend having terminal cancer at 21. I doubt that was it, but okay. Why do men feel the need to go through things alone? Man shares an anecdote about a woman to answer the question. Another woman immediately proceeds to downplay his experience. Absolutely hilarious lack of self-awareness. I googled do worms breathe and it suddenly went into first person, and it threw me off so far. Worms do not have lungs. I breathe through my skin. I take in oxygen through my skin and it goes into my bloodstream. My skin must stay wet in order for the oxygen to pass through it, but if I am in too much water, I will drown. Just keep me damp, moist and slimy. Scarlett Johansson wondering why she's giving me an autograph on a marriage certificate. Don't worry about it. Shorty daring her man to turn his neck even half a degree. Look at his face. He knows he's screwed just from thinking about it. He's got to lock in. Preschool teacher that gives out these stickers instead of gold stars. Boneless, roast beef and cheese. Abnormal, deceased. He really likes standing on the mango. No.
Y'all. I need to get that abnormal sticker.
Oh, really? He was completely transfixed by it. Self-recognition through the other. Went to volunteer at the Humane Society, and the security bag check was pretty intense. About 85% of things people worry about never happen, according to new study. Everybody, check this out. 1, 2, 3, up to 20. Elmo can count to 20. Pretty cool. Go to hell. My mum made me pose in this, insisting we had the same taste in makeup. Men, what's the biggest green flag a girl can have? Probably about this size. Any bigger would be dangerous. The sign said no solicitors. So you just used magic, Greg? Come on, man. I thought you agreed to not use magic during the day. Who remembers when Pixar had blooper reels in movies? I used to laugh at these as a kid, only for friends to say, "Why are you laughing? These bloopers are fake." Man, the whole movie is fake. You're watching a cartoon. Getting these for free was like hitting the lottery. If you're a baker, you understand that this is approximately $250,000 worth of vanilla beans. The average starting salary for a NASA astronaut, $66,000 per year. Seems insanely low for that kind of commute. For anyone who's wondered what an Apple Intelligence summary of a breakup text looks like, no longer in a relationship, wants belongings from the apartment, information needed. For several nights now, women in dinosaur costumes have been harassing motorists in downtown. God forbid women have hobbies. Just realized this silly frog is basically Hello Kitty for boys. I'm learning Blender, by the way. Here are 3 nonchalant donuts. Did I just make the most messed up mistake of my life and call these 3? GG's, chat. Josh, I just got married, but I'd leave my husband for you. P.S. He's right here. Most women these days will call you insecure if you get mad at this behavior. I want to be 14 again and ruin my life differently. I have new ideas. This is what Japan thinks what American chicks wear. Remember when we were kids and this was the coolest thing ever? I'm getting stronger with age. I can now lift $100 worth of groceries with one hand. His feet look like AirPods. Do you guys think the parking people at work will accept this appeal? Appeal reason. In my defense, Your Honor, I am a silly goose. There's no way. We have reviewed your appeal and, as a one-time courtesy, have decided to dismiss the citation. How are men so good at hiding all the stressful things going on in their life? We're not even hiding it. It's just nobody cares. My son and his friends want to be construction workers when they're older and regularly sit outside and watch them work. Today, they took an hour and sat down to explain every step with them. Blade Runner 2049 and Brazil 2024.
Wow.
Trying to read the news? Consider subscribing to read full story. What's up, babe? You've barely touched your beans on Oreo. This just annoyed me. Time limit. You've reached your limit on calculator. What type of math-light thing is this? Happy 25th birthday to Google. Thanks to everyone who uses our products.
How do you
Leonardo
reach a
DiCaprio
time
has announced he's switching to Bing. Every family has that one person who had so much potential, but then became mentally ill and can't do anything anymore. I have an area in my backyard I called the Big Stew. It's a pit I dug where I dump old batteries, gas, household chemicals, and Dr. Pepper. I stir it once a month. I threw like 350 smoke detectors in there the other day. The air tastes like pennies. In Alaska, 20 hours of summer sunlight helps plants grow larger, leading to the production of giant vegetables like 130-pound cabbages and 2,000-pound pumpkins. My mom made everyone get out of her picture with the food because ain't nobody helped me before high school. Sleepers for the week. Me during high school. 5 more minutes, please. I just spent 5 minutes manually decoding this binary message from season 5 of Silicon Valley, and it says, "Find a hobby for God's sake. Take me to the art museum and make out with me." But they said to not touch the masterpieces. Oh, somebody's got to pin the artwork to the wall. This is Johnson. Those idiots are smashing in the East Wing again. Imagine if instead of K-pop, it was R-pop, and it's from Russia, and you had girls all over Twitter being like, "Stream Arca blah 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 blah," and posting pictures like this and being like,
Okay. I don't know why, but I, for some reason, like Russian now. I don't know. I guess it might be because I like the idea of having a freaking polar bear as pets.
OMG, Ivanovich is so cute. Why would white people want to say the N-word when we have my guy, my dude? Watch it, buddy. Cool it, pal. Listen here, Buster. I got drunk last night and accidentally requested off the entire month of November, and somehow it got approved. They must have been drunk too. My generation was expected to climb a 30-foot rope with a life-saving 2-inch thick mat below. Having a failed OF seems like the most humiliating thing in the world. You were like, "Hey guys, here's my body," and everyone was just like, "Nah, you received a like." Don't keep your potential match waiting. Become a premium member to find out who they are and match today. Even in the fog of war, a tank is still visible. Learn how to finance your own lifestyle and you'll see how boring 99% of men are. Learn to control your lust and you'll see just how boring 99% of women are. 1,600 calories versus 1,600. Great, now do
Well,
a price
go for the
comparison.
left.
$1,000 on the
No, that's
right,
the right
20
side
on the
except
left.
for
1
vegan.
star. The chicken was bland. Fish was dry and I used hot sauce and tartar. Greens were the best. Corn muffin. Mac and cheese was nasty. Worst $27 I ever spent. Don't even ask about the corn.
By the way, I'm using like the same thing that I used for the gaming video, like 4 hours ago, and using a gaming option that allowed me to record my game. How did I do that? Got onto Roblox, enabled the countdown, clicked it, and quickly switched the I forgot what it's called. I forgot.
Muffin. My one skill is expertly manipulating the shape of the eggs I'm cooking so that they will fit perfectly onto my toast every time. Bow down to your king. I can't stop outdoing myself. Remember that post? The one that said, what if we all have superpowers but they're so mundane we don't realize? That post? This is proof that post was right. The last egg bender. Water is overrated. Too much of it in the world. Clear. Can literally die from it. Why do people drink it? I requested a chair with armrests. If it works, don't touch it. Me, when my final exam is tomorrow. Me, doing research on a random topic to prove someone wrong in the comments.
Yep,
Waiting
that's
for her
what I
after lighting my own house on fire. I'm 75 and did that back in 82 to try and meet this firefighter guy. But I only ended up with a burnt home and a mother of 2 instead of 4. But I got through it and learned. You just admitted to killing.
I'm sorry. What? What?
Family. This is how people who wear their mask under their nose tape up boxes made this. So
That's
when my boss
offensive.
shouts at me through his office door, it's more festive. Another W for fart-free water. W fart-free water. My pup got so excited when I got home from work that he ran around me peeing. Proofreading is next to godliness. Remember that you are but dust, and into dust you shall return. NASA released the clearest view of Mars ever. Space is so disappointing. We're spending billions of dollars to discover Tempe after the fall of House Wendy's to KFC mercenaries. The fast food wars that had devastated the landscape came down to 2 final opponents. Hey rabbit population, how's it going? What? She hopped in the recycling and looked so sad about it. Girl, we can.
Can someone in the comment section explain that like the last meme that we just saw about the rabbit population? For me, I don't get that.
Keep all of these boxes. 91% of those who view my videos are male. Why so few women? Don't waste your time debating women. Women just want attention. Advice for men. Watch out, men. Women are lying about you. I wonder. Me, eating. I'm full. Full. But I'm full. But, okay. What? The most unprofessional production I've been a part of. LA production staff called for Mr. Beast to be blacklisted, citing alleged health and safety concerns during his Amazon Prime Video competition. Dude went from one of the good ones to witnessing the fall of Rome in the span of like 2 months. Stone-faced and barely moving in the club. Freaking at nothing style, to be honest. Yeah. Why are these kinds of levels so alluring? Stim toys for dads. My grandpa had one of these. Ask the person you're currently seeing why they like you and share with the timeline. Babe, why do you like me? Someone has to. Jesus. Put on the Pizza Hut made uniform right now. I really feel like this dish needs a little
not
something
going to that
extra.
Pizza Hut.
The flavorful garlic. The Benadryl account admin replying to the
Sounds like they pour my
27th.
hair.
I took 20. Tweet in the past hour. For real. I just took 20. We take matters like this very seriously. Walked into a pizza place in Glasgow yesterday and asked if they knew who that was on their wall. They said, an Italian chef. We're learning how to make Krabby Patties at work. Plankton has Twitter? Oh yeah, y'all messed up posting this. I hate a man with a group chat. What are y'all talking about in there? Average male group chat. Yo, when's Chris's birthday? Yeah, I don't know. When's your birthday, Chris? 2 days ago. Those teenagers deserved it. Change our minds. My wife, who was going to tolerate a cat for my sake. Me, as a child, waking up from a bad dream. Me, as an adult, waking up to a bad reality. People want to see new movies with original stories and not remakes of popular movies. Film studios. 2 young construction workers in Estonia rescued what they believed was a dog who was stuck in a frozen lake, carried it to their car and drove him to an animal shelter without having any idea it was a wolf. A very grateful wolf by the looks of it. Diner, waitress, cops and kids.
Okay, that's the 15th time I've seen Georgie in one of these videos. I don't know why.
5 and under eat for free. Me, discreetly nudging my 6-year-old. My 6-year-old. I'm a police officer. He needs a baby pool. He needs a pool. I think he wants a pool. Oh, looks like this guy needs a pool. No, he does not. He actually doesn't want more water. He just finds it comfortable. Please do not flip hair. We get it. She's bald underneath. Thank you. Management. Coworker got in trouble yesterday and showed up wearing this today. Defund human resources. Scientists have found that women experience the highest level of stress when their husbands are lying on the couch doing nothing. Boy roommate won't let me throw his sweet potato away. I told him it scares me, and he began talking about the beauty of life forms and growth. I quickly realized he's actually attached to this thing. I'm tossing it out on Sunday. I understand him. I set my alarms extra early to make sure I have enough time to lay in bed and be angry about having to wake up. For those that work remote, what are the pros and cons? Pros: sleeping in, showering on my own time, no traffic, running errands in spare time, taking my life back, not being overly tied to work. Cons: people making up articles about wanting to return to office. I got fired today and I don't care. Hope you're okay and find something better soon. I could gargle balls behind a Wendy's for pocket change and be better off. That's the spirit, man. So which Wendy's? Swiggity swoon mate. We need a roommate. Are you a shy, nerdy, or socially awkward person? Is your idea of a good night watching Disney movies until 3 a.m.? We need a trustworthy roommate who we know will not turn us into a pair of shoes while we sleep. No drinking or drugs. No pets except for socially awkward fish. 4-bedroom house with 2 baths. You get your own bedroom, bathroom, you have to share. Stays as far away from these people as possible. This was interesting last night. I didn't really consider the at least we will get a few cool pictures angle on climate change. People are speculating about Greece. I did not realize this was about Pokemon, and for a solid minute I was convinced this was an ominous post. What happened at school today? The quiet kid told me to stay home tomorrow. If you crush a cockroach, you're a hero. If you crush a beautiful butterfly, you're a villain. Morals have aesthetic criteria. Nietzsche. This is why games should have beautiful protagonists and ugly villains. Does the fact cockroaches spread disease and eat food stores matter at all? Everybody shut up. He's sipping. Bro's venting in game chat. My team is like my family. No support at all. Golfers knows no bounds. I'll never understand why so many people think it's bad to turn deserts green. I think I dropped my house key somewhere. That was my favorite key. It opened my house. This cat has a mullet. I thank God every day that I can see miracles like this on my phone. 1,000 years ago, this cat would have been a deity in his village, and I only would have known him through merchant tales. First, look at Mantenki, the villain of Moana 2. Please be evil and petty, and not some misunderstood villain who was actually a good person. Cookies secured. These are just regular cookies, dyed purple. You wanted magic cookies with powers? The world, according to a Sumerian farmer I met 4,500 years ago. My farm, land of mountain my dad visited. Goofy R Mountains. Evil perverts. Epic Island. The Sphere is a giant chicken Big Mac ad tonight. Most of the country tonight. Northern Lights. Vegas. Wasn't even hungry. I think I'm losing my mind. I think you've lost it, man. Having a male cat is so cool. It's like having an advisor who doesn't know anything about the world. I don't understand. Strange given your title, Haro the Understander. Happy birthday to the talented regular show creator. Why did they edit his photo so that he has 2 left eyes? Chinese farmer studies law about the world. I don't understand. Strange given your title, Haro the Understander. Happy birthday to the talented regular show creator. Why did they edit his photo so that he has 2 left eyes? Chinese farmer studies law for 16 years to sue corporation for polluting his village. He got all those receipts before he came for those people. Have you ever seen a bull this red? They should
These eyes.
The Red Bull
These eyes.
mascot.
Read the feed.
They take it all in.
It's a Red Bull
They
mascot.
find things.
seen a bull this red. They should name a drink after this guy. It's weird how early on in the tech tree, land a human on the moon and bring them home safely was. Yeah, I thought based on a tech tree, we'd be on the moon right now. Not in the 80s or 70s, whenever it was. We landed in 69. God damn it. Accurate visual representation of a dream I had last night where I tried to get an infinite money glitch through an app, and then this thing appeared out of nowhere with the most ear-piercing screech you can imagine and woke me up. My friend had just ordered possibly the worst takeaway order of all time. I am aghast. British people probably call this nuts and bolts. or something. No, we call this olive and chips in hell. Reflecting on this actual dinner I had in college once. Living the dream. What kind of narcissist wears earrings of themselves? I love a confident woman. You couldn't handle the laughing cow. Dudes who leave comments on pictures of hot women that are clearly fake profiles would 100% fall for Bugs Bunny and drag. Damn, I'd fall for that, but on purpose. Some jerks decided to build this, and now I have to learn 3 languages. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. The law. This apartment in Istanbul has figures from 3 empires and 1 republic that ruled the city, all being built on top of each other. What level of adulting have you reached? Can't be sad today. I have a lot of work. Today marks 3 years since I sold my red fridge on Gumtree under the listing red fridge. When the buyer arrived, he asked for £50 off because he didn't know it'd be red. Here's the picture I used for the ad. Did you give him the discount? Oh, you must have if you sold it. This looks like the type of dude that you create in games when you set everything to one side. I'm almost 30 years old and I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait until you're 45, like me. You'll be 45 and you'll have no idea what the f doing. Why the hell is my internet so slow? What the hell is happening? The devilish shark, 8,000 meters underwater, giving fiber optic cables a light chompage. Mark Zuckerberg's dad said he could go to Harvard or have a McDonald's franchise. He took a huge gamble by choosing neither and is now worth 100 billion. The lesson here is that taking big risks is easy when you have rich parents. Divorce rates between men and women, women and women, men and men. Now do domestic violence and who is the most likely to kill their partner? It's still lesbian couples. Lesbians have the highest domestic violence rate. The power went out on Halloween, so my friend and I still wanted to make tea, so we had to do this. It took 40 minutes, but it worked. But it's gas, not electric. You could have lit the burner with a lighter. What was the incident in your group chat? My vegetarian sister discovered we were all in a separate group chat without her, sharing delicious food photos called Secret Meetup. Got a date in 3 hours, I'm screwed. Jokes. You know what's bigger than a tuna? A threener. I was playing a scratch on my lunch break. 100k a year for life if you win. My boss came in, asked what I was doing. I told her I'm about to quit my job. She replied, 100k a year isn't enough to live on. I asked how much she thought she paid me. She left without a word. Did you guys know you can buy like 500 teeny tiny bottles on eBay for like $5 and every time you see a dead bug in your house or outside you can... No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, I was able to eat an amount of food every day in America that would be unimaginable in my life back in Japan. It created a giant-sized poop. My belly was filled with the American dream, but my butt could...
Well, that will be what ends this video today. So I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.